Hey guys, Kieran here for Total Extreme Wrestling 26-2020, episode 11 with CWA. We're going to go straight into tonight's show with two pre-show matches. I think we've got a pre-show bout with decent wrestling. We didn't have too much heat. Laura Flame defeated Serial Breaks with a Flame Fire Kick. Laura Flame is really good. They had great chemistry. Not the worst match in the world. And then we go straight into a match that's not going to load. A 58C-, decent pre-show match. Del Vecchio defeats Diablo Duvac in 14:38 with a Italian DDT. I don't know how that differs to an R1, but let's pretend it does. 87B+ to kick off the show. The DeColts come out, Jack and Ricky, and they make the challenge. They want Christian Price on their home turf, the next pay-per-view Wrestle Festival. Christian Price comes out and he says, yeah, I don't feel like doing that. But Steve comes out and says, you know what, it makes sense. The DeColts run Wrestle Festival, they always have. Let's do it. But he doesn't book anything. He doesn't, because obviously, will it be a triple threat? Will it be one-on-one? He doesn't say anything yet, but he just says he likes the idea. But what he's going to do is he's going to put the DeColts in the main event tonight. If they impress, maybe we'll have a decision. So they are in a tag team main event, not against the Express, against a different heel team, the Montreal Mafia. We open with a 55C-, decent bout that had subpar wrestling. David Stone defeats Omar Brown in 13:37 with a stone cutter. 67C+, Brooke Tyler defeats Sandra Shine in a decent match in 8:22 with the Brooke Breaker, giving Brooke a nice win. Easter gets on the mic and she says she ain't that impressed by that win, and she promises to break Tyler at the pay-per-view, that their match has been now official. Steve comes to her and just says it's going to be a number one contenders match. The winner of their match will get a women's title shot at Summit, Super Slam, I think it's called, the April pay-per-view. Squash match. Thunder and Lightning defeat two local talents in 3-for-12 when Lightning Lomas pins local talent to Lefty Wilkes with a Thunder Struck. Just a decent rating. They got a nice rating there. It's good to see that. Go to the next segment where they are beaten up by the guys they beat last week, the submission specialists. Dealey and Bloodstone lock them in submissions, put them to sleep. Vicious heel attack. 79B. We're going to have a good TV title from here, folks. Dante Dunn defeats Mark Dubois in 18:16 with a Sunny Days. Mr. Impact, he's not a big fan of the fact that Dunn beat him. So he comes out and he tries to attack Dunn when the referee isn't looking. Dunn ducks, Dubois gets clotheslined. Dunn takes the win. He does have a finisher. I didn't give him that. So previous weeks when he's just not been using it, who knows what he's doing. 87B+, loving that. Aaron Knight comes out and he says he wants an answer from Vesey. He thought the final chapter of their rivalry was at Clash Classic. Cameron says, yeah, it wasn't because the loss didn't count. Classic heel shit. It was a fluke. Knight says, whatever, fine, let's do it again. I'll beat you one more time. And Vesey, they don't shake hands, but they agree to a pay-per-view match. Another match between the two. 71C+, co-main event, decent match. Amber Allen defeats Nina Kakurse in 17:41 by pinfall with a Northern Light suplex. Very good match. The Queen's Court was at ringside. They're just watching. There's no post-match angle, so we don't have another attack or anything like that. Try to vary it a little. That car's revving very loudly, so if you heard that. And so the Queen's Court, just watch. Allen celebrates. Good match. Main event time, 80B, so that's good. A bit of experimenting there with the DeColts and the Mafia. Good match, 17:34. The DeColts beat the Montreal Mafia. Ricky pinned Dermott with a double impact. Christian Price was at ringside. He tried his best to get involved when he could, but the DeColts are so much better that they have it. 92A to end the show. The DeColts, the Elite are kind of around the ring. Will they attack? Will they not attack? Who knows? But Steve DeColt comes out and he says he knows what he's doing for Wrestle Festival. We're going to see a tag team match between the DeColts and a team they've never been able to beat, the Dynamite Express. If they beat the Dynamite Express for the first time ever, for the tag titles, I might add, for the belts, then they get to advance later that night to the main event, Price versus Ricky versus Jack. So what will happen? Finish the show, 82B, increased our popularity in 7 regions. Very good show. We'll check the TV rating and see if it's low like last week's. So yeah, Wrestle Festival is all about the DeColts, so they're possibly going to be in 2 matches. I'm sure you guys can kind of guess what will happen, or predict, I should say. You know, it's not too out there. Running Wolf has moved from USPW to SWF. That's weird. Our shows are doing better than USPW, which is mad. Our show has still had a lower TV rating, which sucks. But what are you gonna do, I guess? So I will see you guys for the next episode of Championship Wrestling. Take care.